What's up, nerds on the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome to day 3 of our giveaway week. More or less halfway. Like, there is Monday through Friday, right? There is nothing on weekends, right? Sorry. That was just a little... okay. Maybe there will be, maybe there won't be. I'm not saying anything. I mean, with that, I pretty much said it all. But still, welcome. I'm gonna put away my controller because this game doesn't really require a controller, although I think you can play it with one. Doesn't matter. Welcome to Torchlight 2. If you are not familiar with the game, Torchlight 1 was made by some of the people who created, I think, Diablo 1 and 2. Like some ex-Blizzard workers, some people who previously worked on for Blizzard created Runic, I think, yeah, which made Torchlight, and then a few years after they made Torchlight 2. And Torchlight 2 for some people is what Diablo 3 should have been. Like, it is an action RPG, and it's really reminiscent of Diablo in many things, but Torchlight kind of feels different. Just gonna go to new game. I'm gonna show you a bit of the game. There are just 4 classes. I don't know if there's any DLC. I didn't really look at that. We got the Ember Mage, who is trained in arcane arts. Ember Mages employ a variety of elemental spells to deadly effect. So, pretty much a wizard. Berserker, self-explanatory. Brutal and swift berserkers call upon powerful beast magic to augment their deadly combat skills. So yeah, there are melee warriors through and through. The Engineer, a class which I really like. Equipped with ember-powered weapons and armor, engineers keep the frontier in working order. They're basically a mix between melee and range. You can play them either way. And they play mostly with like machines and stuff. And that's really cool. And then we got the Outlander, versed in arcane arts and ancient pacts. Outlanders wield guns and magic with equal skill. So basically you have full-on range with magic. You have full-on melee with just physical strength. You have a mix between melee and range without too much magic. And then you got fully ranged normal and magic range attacks. So these are just 4 classes. But those 4 classes, in my opinion, are more than enough. They are just really cool. For now, I'm just gonna go with the Engineer. Like I said, really like the Engineer. We're gonna randomize until something... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Although, I'm gonna switch the hair color. Oh, red looks cool. So, as you can see, there are 6 different faces, 6 different hairstyles, 6 different hair colors. And for every class, there are different features. But still, it's not too much to customize, but it's enough. Character name, we're gonna call him Gimme, because this is a giveaway. And now, a feature that many people, me included, really like. It's the pet system. So I can have a pet alpaca, panther, bulldog, cat, chakawari, stag, papillon, cute, ferret, hawk, headcrab, yes, the headcrab from Half-Life 2, right? Or Half-Life in general. A badger, an owl, by the way, I think that's a honey badger from the looks of it. A panda, and a wolf. So it doesn't really matter too much, I think, which one you take. But I really, this is the most ridiculous, so I'm gonna take an alpaca. Of course, we're gonna name him Otis. I mean, what else would the alpaca be called? Can have casual, normal, veteran, and elite. And the hardcore mode. Hardcore mode, same as in Diablo. If you die, you're dead. You have to take a new character. You have to make a new character. We're just gonna go on normal. It is really easy for other people to join. Like this game, there are some games out there that really make it a chore to get multiplayer to work. This game is incredibly easy. Still, we're gonna go for single player. And see, I think there is an intro sequence because, of course, there is story.
confronted the beast called Ordrak. Yet even in death, Ordrak's corrupted heart endured and called out. Heroes may fall, hope may fade, but new heroes will rise.
Torchlight 2. So, pretty sure, or let's say, to my knowledge, this is pretty much like in Diablo. You don't have to play Torchlight 1 to understand Torchlight 2. It plays in the same world, but it's not like the second part doesn't really work or bank on the first part. Okay, what do we have? Flame Hammer. Your weapon crushes foes it strikes, creating 4 flaming splinters that seek out enemies within 5 meters. Bam! Okay, so that's... You always start with one ability. And each character, each class has their own special bar. In here, Engineer Charge Bar. Engineer gains charges by damaging enemies, up to a maximum of 5 charges. If charges are available, certain skills like Flame Hammer will consume a charge to significantly increase power. Some skills consume all available charges, while others help to gain charges more rapidly. So basically, if available, a charge is consumed to generate 2 additional blasts. So yeah, we just attack, we damage enemies, build up charges, and with the charges we up our game. We make everything stronger.
You should carry on to the Asterian Enclave, but you're on your own. Warn them that the alchemist destroyed Torchlight.
Yeah. So they have pretty great voice acting. And I know some people say that this is way too cutesy and way too nice for a action RPG. I really love the whole ambience. I love how this game is made. Like, this game is just beautiful. It plays great. It feels instantly familiar if you have played any Diablo game or any action RPG. By the way, yes, our pet attacks with us, so we have an attack alpaca. Isn't that great? Bam! So, yeah. I'm just gonna try and level up a bit to show you some of the skills that you can get. Up here we have a minimap, because in which game don't you have a minimap? You just... Minimaps are amazing. And you see here is the quest that we have selected, or our active quest is up here. There we have to go. And you can just pick up gold as you walk over it. That's something that took Diablo like until Diablo 3 to do it. I think in Torchlight you can do it in Torchlight 1 as well. Not quite sure. And by the way, there is another Torchlight coming out. Torchlight Frontier? Or Frontiers, I think. Oh, damn it. We found... we found some... what's it called? We found some bad guys. Like bandits, that's it. Light Glove, Great Club, sure. Wrong. This. Okay. To the left, we see what we have equipped. And to the right, we see the new one. Very slow attack speed. Yes, it's a hammer. This is just way, way better. And it has a socket, which you pretty much already know from Diablo and others. Like, you can just put, what's it called? Not diamonds in general. Jewels, gems, you can put them in here. Also, we have a secondary set with a rifle, a farmer's shotgun. So now we cannot use the hammer attack, but we can easily... Wait. We cannot easily switch. Isn't it? Secondary weapon set. Switch to primary weapon set. W. Maybe because I have a controller? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Like, I've plugged in a controller, maybe that's why it doesn't let me do W. By the way, I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, we leveled up. So here, it's pretty much like Diablo 2, and... I mean, normally you would say you shouldn't compare two similar games to each other, because you will always hold one to the other standard. But in this case, their basic idea was take the best from Diablo 1 and 2, make another game, and just add stuff that works. So what's great, you have, like in Diablo, strength, dexterity, focus, vitality, or not quite like in Diablo because you had some different stats, but you have 4 stats, you get 5 stat points, and you just throw everything in there. Let's just add strength. Oh, damn it, it's raining outside and in the game. And just put something in vitality, like... And focus, why not? We don't have any magic attacks right now, but who cares? And also, here we have skills. Great skill trees, in my opinion. And pretty easy to understand. So, we have blitz skills, which are these. We have construction skills, and we have aegis skills. Each and every class has 3 different skill trees. I'm sorry I'm hitting this microphone so much. And up here, you have active skills. And down here you have passive skills. I have 1 skill point because I leveled up once. So I could go here. Heavy lifting. Passive. Your skill with giant weaponry allows you to attack faster and adds a chance to stun your foes. It would give us plus 2% attack speed and 2% chance to stun target for 3 seconds. That's a lot. Requires great axe, great hammer, great sword, pole arm, or cannon. Yes, you can actually have a cannon, 2-handed cannon. I hope I can show you this in today's video because it's just amazing. And that's just, yeah, that's a passive. The active, the first one we already have, the flame hammer. We can just, with current rank, inflicts 86% of weapon DPS, or weapon damage per second, and 15% chance to burn for 2 seconds. Right below it, its next rank, it would cost 1 mana more, inflicts 72. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think the rain is... I think it's pretty alright. You shouldn't hear the rain too much. Inflicts 72% of weapon DPS and a 20% chance of burn for 3 seconds. And here you see tier. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So I think each tier, yeah, 1 out of 15. So 5 points gives us tier 1, creates 5 flaming splinters traveling 8 meters. Right now is 4 splinters within 5 meters. Tier 2, so having 10 points, gives us 6 flaming splinters traveling 11 meters, and all 15 give us 7 flaming splinters traveling 14 meters. So, and that's doable with all of these. But you see here, unlocks level 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 72, and here 7 and 14. Now, construction skills, healing bot. You deploy a small drone that generates energy pulses, healing both you and your allies. Useful. Absolutely useful. And AG skills, shield bash, you smash enemies in front of you, stunning them, slowing their attacks and knocking them back. Damage is equal to 5 times your shield's armor value. Each charge you currently have provides an additional 10% damage bonus. That's quite a lot, but you actually need to have a shield equipped. And then here the passive skills, your expertise with armor lets you get the most out of it, increasing the effectiveness and reducing any damage that actually gets through. Plus 2% to physical armor and physical damage taken is reduced by 2%. So not only, this is not the same. Like you get plus 2 physical armor, which means, let's just say you have 10 physical armor and an attack would do 15 damage. So basically, I think it would be like you get 15 damage, you have 10 armor, which means 10 damage is negated. So 5 damage goes through. Now, with this, you get plus 2% to physical armor from 10 to 12 then. So only 3 damage would get through. But since you always get less physical damage by 2%, you would, from that 3 that goes through your armor, you would still reduce it by 2% as well. That's not a lot with 3, but still. I hope you get what I'm saying. So yeah, basically this is how the skill levels work. So you can learn quite a lot of skills and put them in here, or you can just go and make one skill way better. This is taking way too long. I should have said all of this while running around. But since I'm kinda standing around, I'm gonna show you one of the greatest things ever. You can equip your pet. You can give it 2 pet tags, which just give it passive stuff like more damage, more health, whatever. And the collar, same thing. And then the greatest thing ever. Give it that. It cannot use it, but it is in its equipment slots. And was it here? Wait a minute. We're probably not far enough. Okay. The thing is, oops. I don't have to carry that stuff because I have a whole equipment window more to carry around stuff. But, and that's one thing you will hopefully see a bit later, you can send your pet away to go shopping for you. Like I can send it to town later on. I think I need to get to a town first. You can send your pet to a town to actually sell the stuff in its inventory. And you saw the tab shopping list. You can actually tell your pet, okay, go sell that stuff and bring me back like potions. I need 3 more potions. Like here, shopping list, bring me 3 potions. Or 1 potion, 1 mana potion, stuff like that. And that is just the best thing ever. Because you don't really have to run around and search. Oh, there's a skeleton. You don't have to always go back to town yourself. You can, but you can always also just send your pet. It's gonna be a way for like up to, I think the more you give it in its inventory, the longer it takes. Pretty sure it was like that. But yeah, it's actually like it's gone for up to a minute, I think. Maybe later on it will be longer. I don't know. In that time, yes, you don't have a pet. You don't have anyone helping you. Helping you fight. You're on your own. But it will come back having the stuff you wanted to buy, if you have enough gold, and the gold from selling equipment. And that is just so incredibly useful. Bam! And bam! So yeah, as you might have seen from the skills and stuff, the select reward. yeah, just a color that ups physical armor by 9. It's not much, but the weapons are way weaker than mine, so let's just give my pet a color. And give it this. Because, like I said, wait, can I? Nope. Still can't, okay. Because I haven't been to a town, I think. So yeah, this guy, what was the class name again? Engineer, I think? The Engineer is pretty much a tank. Like the Berserker is just melee damage and just, I think, pretty much a glass cannon. The Engineer is pretty much a tank. The Mage, the Ember Mage, is a glass cannon with magical damage, and the Outlander is, I think, an all-rounder. He has pretty much quite a few different uses, but I think requires the most skill. Though I can't say for sure because I played this game quite a lot, but never really until late game. So I can only tell from pretty much the start. I might one day play a playthrough of this game because I really like it. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything? There is a ring that requires level 6 or 13 focus. Yeah, which is not nearly what we have. Requires level 6 or dexterity 11 and vitality 11. Yeah, which we also don't have. And, that's a pistol. I mean, pistols are cool and all, but I really wanted to show you a cannon. But let's see. So, I think it's not bad to go for your best skill in the beginning. But I think if I put one more point in, then I cannot, with the next level, I cannot put in another point. I need to wait one level, put a point somewhere else, and then, like at level 5, I can put in levels again, I think. So every now and then, it's also good to either get another skill or just go for passive. Here you see there are no tier upgrades. It's just this gets stronger from 2% to 4%, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna run around. Oh wow. So in the beginning, it always feels like you are way too strong. I mean, that could be... Also, yes. I really just did that. I really just equipped a wand and a pistol. That's something you can do. And that's so great. So while I'm running around here, today's question for the giveaway, because once again, as always, this is a giveaway. You can win this game or some other game's consolation prize, some other consolation prize giveaways. And see, he actually switches from shooting fireballs from the wand to shooting with the gun. It's just, I think that's really cool. That is a really cool feature. Because like in other games, you would only use your main hand unless there are some skills you have. And that's just really, really cool in my opinion. But like I said before, now we can't use this because we need a heavy weapon to do it. So we can actually switch around like this and use our skill again. Yeah, you are pretty much overpowered in the beginning. That changes later on, but yeah, it's just... It's always nice to get into the game, because there is no real danger of you dying because you haven't understood anything yet. Like, if there are some things, some text that you need to understand first, there is still, even if you don't understand it at first, there is no real danger of dying, unless you are just completely, like, ignorant or, yeah, just can't do. That's the main city, more or less, I think, or at least for now, the Asterian Enclave. And we're gonna end it for now here. And I started it already. This is a giveaway. The question for today. Sorry that I get sidetracked so easily. Love this game. Question to win this game or another game. In a game like this, or in any fantasy game with different classes, what's your preferred playstyle? Like melee, tank, range, magic range, magic melee, stuff like that. Like, what's your preferred role? Or is it support? Is it healer? Is it glass cannon? Do you want to dish out as much damage as possible? What is it? For me, it is normally either the just pure magic caster, because I really like ice magic, like fire magic, stuff like that. I just like to be able to cast powerful spells from afar, or just the in-your-face tank. Like, it's nice to have a tank that can actually do damage, like this guy for now, but I really don't mind just playing a tank who actually can't do too much in terms of damage, but has quite a lot of potential to stun, to slow, to absorb damage, whatever. Just in a group setting, just an in-your-face tank. Like, I'm running towards the enemy, the enemies attack me, and my team just destroys them while I'm here surviving. These are my favorite roles, either the magic slinger or the big tank. So kinda this guy is actually really my type of guy, because he is kinda both. He is not really a magic slinger, but he has some interesting magic attacks, and he gets really bulky. And if you play him with a shield, So what's your preferred role? What's your preferred playstyle? The answer can just be one word, the answer can be something where you explain that. That's up to you. But as always, the rules for the giveaway: you can enter every single day, subscribe to up your chances, and answer the question. In this case, what is your preferred playstyle? And with that, by the way, yes, next week from now, 1 week from now, this is Wednesday, this goes up Wednesday, so next week, Wednesday, I will draw the winners for this nice game, or some other games. So 1 week from now, if you actually enter the giveaway, check back on the channel to see. I will make a video where I talk about who won, and I will reply to your comment on this video. So there are quite a lot of ways to see if you won. So please check in 1 week from now. And until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.